There was a midwife named Miss Sally Poole, and she lived over on 23rd Street. That's where she lived.
Back in the 50s, there was a midwife, and I never knew why this lady always was going to different people's houses. She always wore white, I call it a white uniform. She had on a white uniform with white stockings and white shoes. And she had a bag. She had this white thing on her head. For a minute, I thought, well, she's just a nurse. But that lady, I found out later, was a midwife.
That's all you could afford to, unless you accidentally had some money and went to the hospital. But everybody, children mostly, was born at home at that time, till they outlawed midwife. My youngest son was born in McKenzie.
I had a brother, and they had kids, and one of the babies I hoped to deliver. I think her name was Annie Golightly. She was a midwife, and I had to pick her up and bring her. My sister-in-law called me to come pick up the midwife and bring her on down here. So I came with her, and this is where Lisa was born here in McKenzie.
I've never known her name. I never knew her name because I was always afraid of her. For some reason, I was afraid of that lady. Because I remember at the age of 7, I got cut with a piece of, it was a Pepsi Cola bottle, thrown down on the walkway, and I was outside playing. And a piece of that thick part of that bottle cut my arm. And I remember going to the hospital. That's the first time I've ever gone to the hospital that I knew of. And these people had on all that white. They were nurses and doctors. They were there to help me. But I knew that lady wore white, and I knew when she would go into these houses, and sometimes she come out, she would have like blood on her clothing. So, me going to the hospital and all these people with that white, I was like, okay, now I wonder what they're going to do to me.